friends, welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking specifically into no contact and or separation situation, messages from your person, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Unfolding Path Tarot, and pile number two is Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Unfolding Path Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one, specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, messages from your person. But before that, let's just get into what is going on between you and your person, alright? So that you can use that as a confirmation. What's going on between pile one and their person, please? Looks like some kind of integration of sorts. King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right. So first off, what's going on between the two of you right now is maybe there's a sense of loss between the two of you. I think that both of you are really missing each other, missing maybe the happy times that were there between the two of you. There is a lot of hope between the two of you about maybe the situation coming together, or maybe things are going to work itself out. I actually do have your Oracle card. Hold on. Not for you. Okay. So the way that I see it, yes, I think that there is a lot of hope that maybe in the future things will work itself out between the two of you. But right now, where both of you are at is that you feel that things are just, there's just a lot of resistance in terms of both of you coming together. And it looks like both of you might be feeling, okay, well, maybe it's not the right time, or maybe there's just a lot of misalignment because of the amount of resistance. Both of you, you're hoping for things to change, but at the same time, I think that there is inaction on both ends. I think that both of you have tried your best to bring things about, but given the amount of resistance that both of you are feeling every time you try to work on this, it looks like both of you might be letting go just at this point in time in hopes that things will come around in the future. There is a lot of love between the two of you. I see that. I do see that both of you do want this to work out. Both of you do want to come together, and both of you, you're hoping that if not today, maybe sometime in the future things will go back to how they were. So maybe at one point things were really good between the two of you. Maybe at one point both of you were able to kind of navigate this connection, flow together, as well as another thing that I'm hearing. Whatever the current situation is between the two of you, you both are letting go for now in hopes that you will get an opportunity to come together in the future. So that sounds like you and your person. Let's get into messages from your person right now, all right? Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. I'm stuck in a dark place, feeling like nothing I do will change things. Yes, this really resonates with the reading, doesn't it? I think that your person has tried a lot on their end to maybe try to resolve things between the two of you, or it could just be maybe even work things out internally with respect to their life. But it looks like whatever they've been trying to do, there's just so much of resistance. I really think that there is some element of divine intervention at this point for both of you. I think that both of you might be protected from each other, or there's just a lot of resistance because both of you are not meant to go through your soul's lessons at this point in time together. Maybe you're meant to kind of take your time to figure it out, to figure your soul lessons individually, and then come together at a later date. So there's definitely a lot of resistance even when I was pulling out the card. I did get integration of some sort while I was shuffling, so it could be integration of your soul lessons. I think that both of you are on your individual paths right now where you're learning things that will help you integrate this connection into each other's lives in the future, right? So yes, your person is stuck in a dark place. It really resonates with the Five of Pentacles energy. I believe in you completely, and I know we can handle anything that comes our way. So your person, this is them reassuring you that, regardless of how things seem at this point in time, both of you have it in you to figure things out. Even if this is a separation at this point in time, it is temporary. Both of you will work things out. Maybe you have to go your own ways right now, but both of you will come together. Both of you will figure out what needs to shift, the transformation that needs to happen within you in order for both of you to come together. And your person's confident. Like I said, I think that both of you are hopeful about the future. I do feel that both of you know that things will come around. It's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of, maybe going through this part of your journey on your own. So your person believes that as well. I feel both of you, there are mutual feelings, not just for each other, but also towards the future of this connection as well. I feel blessed to have found someone who understands me like you do. I think that this is a very beautiful message coming out, Pawan. Your person knows that there is no one like you in their life. You understand them so well. So maybe you also have kind of taken a step back. You also have stopped resisting this no contact and the separation period because you understand your person. You recognize that they too need time to be on their own, to figure things out on their own. And I don't think that anyone has ever done that for your person. I think that it is the depth of the love that you have. That's, I guess, the King of Cups energy coming through. It is the depth of the love that you have for this person, that you aren't controlling the situation. You're not trying to force both of you to be together. You're just understanding that, all right, you know what? You need your space right now. I need my space right now. It's probably not what we want, but it's something that we have to accept, and I'm ready to accept. I understand that you need your space too. I understand that there are things that you're working through. I understand that both of us are in pain. It's not just me, and I'm not feeling resentful about it. Those are messages that are coming through, and I think that it's coming through from, sorry, I'm struggling with my words a bit. I think I might be tapping into your person's energy. I don't know if they know how to communicate to you, because I think the depth at which you understand your person, it really, really touches their heart. But I was going to say that I don't think your person has ever had someone understanding them to the depth that you do. I think that in the past, your person might have been in connections where people forced them to feel a certain way rather than allowing them to feel what they want to and come to their own conclusions. And I feel that you really, really give your person a lot of space, and they feel that understanding coming from you, and they feel very blessed to have experienced that from you. My heart feels like it skipped a beat. I'm taken aback by what I've heard. So for some of you, it could be hearing something in the 5D, it could be their own intuition, it could be hearing from other people as well. There's something about this connection. So possibly the way that I'm tapping this energy is maybe there was a point in time where you were frustrated, or you might have been working through your own abandonment triggers, your own triggers with respect to this connection. And maybe in that frustration, your person, because there is an energetic connection between the two of you, it's possible that your person might have heard it, or they might have kind of taken that frustration personally. That could be also what is going on within them. That could also be fueling the pain that they are feeling within. Remember, energetic connections, there is always a connection between the two of you. Even if you are speaking to yourself, if your energy is very, very intense at that point in time, your person could actually tap into that energy, and it goes vice versa as well. You also might be also tapping into their energy. You might also be hearing their thoughts, especially when it's emotionally charged, or especially when they are feeling like a peak level of emotions. Yeah, you could be tapping into that energy. So this feels more like that. I think that in a moment of frustration, your person might have been able to tap into that energy, and it might have surprised them. It also kind of might have fueled their pain as well. And I think that's just like as a side note, I feel like telling that that's why it's important to like work through those triggers, because you know there is an energetic connection. If you feel that anger, that resentment, your person does feel it, but it's kind of mirrored. They feel it as a personal attack on them. But as you work through it, you know, the more your person feels like, okay, they're being understood by you, they're being cherished by you. So I feel like this coming out saying, you know, I'm taken aback by what I heard, and then coming to, I'm blessed that you understand. I think that your person has recognized that there is a shift within you. There is a lot of healing that is going on within you as well. Beautiful energies coming through. Every time I look at you, I see my future and it feels like a dream. Yes, this is the sun energy coming up very, very strongly in your reading. We have green over here, a lot of heart chakra energy as well, with the King of Cups coming out. I think that your person is definitely in their feels with respect to you, but it's also, you know, kind of hoping that, okay, maybe we suffer through this right now. We go through the transformation, we go through the pain so that both of us can align later on. And I think that it is that hope, you know, that maybe both of you will come together in the future, that your person is holding out on, and they're hoping that it will help them sail through this tough time right now. Let me get you one advice, pile one, because for the most part, I do see that both of you are struggling at this point in time. It's not just your person, so let me get you one advice, pile one. Things are shifting, pile one. Don't worry about it, all right? I know that right now it is difficult. Right now you are going through a very, very challenging time, but just know that there will be a sense of victory coming through. You are going to make a breakthrough. You are going to make headway, all right? So hold on to that hope. Hold on to the faith. Trust the process of what you are going through. There's a reason why you are in this phase at this point in time. Trust the process, trust the transformation, and trust that the transformation is leading you to an opportunity to experience victory in this connection, to feel like, yes, we've got it, you know? And I feel like saying we've got it, so it looks like both you and your person will be experiencing that, all right? So if you've been struggling to hold on, this is a card letting you know, just trust the process, you know, it's just a little bit more time and you will have your breakthrough, okay? Pile one? So this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile one, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile two. For those of you who chose Tarot of the Mystical Moments, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2, specifically for a no contact and or separation situation. Messages from your person, but before we get into that, let's just take a look and see what's going on between you and your person, alright, Pile 2? So, Pile 2, what is going on between Pile 2 and their person, please? Okay, that wanted to come out. We have the Four of Wands, we have the Fool, we also have the Nine of Swords, a little bit of overthinking going on over there, and Five of Pentacles. If you were called to Pile 1, I would say you might want to check that out, because we did get Five of Pentacle energy coming through in that as well. But, you know, if you weren't called to, don't worry about it. There's still a lot of messages coming through in this, okay? So first off, I think that both of you are really, really desiring some... Wow. It's really struggling. I was struggling with my words even in Pile 1 too. And I'm struggling with my words in Pile 2 as well. So I really think there is some connection between the two piles. But in this pile in particular, there's a deep sense of wanting some sort of security, some sort of stability between the two of you. Both of you might not really have an idea about what is going on at this point in time, and there is a desire to kind of ground things between the two of you, at least kind of have a conversation about where both of you are at or what is going on. I don't think that you are aware of what is going on with your person. Your person's not aware of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and that is adding to the chaos, the confusion in this separation between the two of you. Both of you want to take a leap of faith towards each other, but I think that you might be waiting for your person to take some action. Your person might be waiting for you, and there might be a lot of stalling in terms of action towards maybe closing the gap or kind of removing this no contact between the two of you. There is immense sadness that is going on both ends. Both of you are missing each other. Both of you are longing for each other. Both of you think about each other in the night. I would not be surprised if both of you have been having a lot of conversations in the night, like energetic conversations in the night. And I feel that energy between the two of you as well. So if you've been randomly kind of picking up on your person's energy, or you've been kind of talking to them in your mind, no, you're not going crazy. Your connection is actually that strong at this point in time. And I think that both of you are really overthinking it at this point in time. Like, you might want to reach out, but then you might be worried about where your person is at. Your person is also feeling those things as well. Both of you want to be together. I mean, there is no other way that I can put it. Both of you want to be together. Both of you want to give this another try. But right now, I think that both of you are stopping yourselves from reaching out, or both of you might be holding yourselves back from kind of bringing clarity into this situation. I think that if one of you took a leap of faith towards the other, and it looks like there is a strong desire to do that, but if one of you actually not just felt that way, but actually took action, it looks like a lot of things would clear up between the two of you. But right now, there's a little bit of standstill energy, a little bit of, you know, why do I need to do it? You take the first action, and then both of you might be feeling that way, or both of you might be also feeling like, okay, if they wanted to, they would have, but because they have not, that means that they don't want to. But the thing is, Pile 2, you also haven't, you know. I know that I'm being a little bit direct, but that's the way the message is coming. So perhaps you needed it in that way to help you understand what your person is going through, because what you are going through is exactly what your person is going through as well. There's a reason why you haven't as well, right? You know, so it's not just about them. If they wanted to, they would. No, sometimes trauma plays a big role, you know, past trauma, past experiences. Sometimes our own fears, our own limiting beliefs do come into play. So that needs to be taken into account, and that is a message that's coming specifically for you, Pile 2. So it looks like both of you are literally, Pile 2, whatever you're feeling, your person is feeling at this point in time as well, okay? All right, let's get into messages from your person. Messages from Pile 2's person, please. Wow, okay, we've got big energies coming through. It's okay, we'll get into that. Okay. I'm feeling unsettled and on high alert. It's hard to stay grounded amidst all of these worries. I really don't know how these cards just completely align, but I mean, that is alignment as well, so I shouldn't be surprised, but it surprises me every time. But yes, grounded energies. I think that both of you are craving some sort of clarity, some sort of groundedness. I think that things have been up in the air for too long between the two of you. You might have disappeared as well, or your energy, or your person feels that your energy's disappeared, or both of you just might not be in contact, like might not be on, like, watching each other's social media. I don't think that you both are in contact of any kind except for the energetic connection between the two of you. So I feel that both of you are not sure of what the other person is feeling, and I think that it has been this way for quite some time, and both of you are feeling very, very restless. Both of you don't want the current dynamic. I worry you're looking for something in someone else that I can't give it to you. This is where the overthinking is definitely coming. They're worried that maybe you found someone else, maybe you're with someone else, maybe you don't want them anymore, maybe they're not good enough for you. I feel like all of these limiting beliefs, we did talk about that, right? I think that all of these limiting beliefs are kind of coming to the surface for your person, and I really think that right now they're taking the time to work through these triggers, and I would not be surprised if there are a bunch of triggers that are coming up for you as well. And like I said, but it's very, very mutual. What both of you are going through, I mean, what you're going through, your person is going through. Whatever fears you are going through at this point in time, it might not be the exact same thing, but the energy of those fears, how you are responding to it, how you are reacting to those fears, how you are working through it, your person is also going through that at this point in time, pal 2. You make me feel like I'm the only, you make me feel cherished, like I'm the only person that matters in the entire world. I think you do. Pal 2, I think you really, really do. I think that this person means so much to you, and likewise, I think that you mean so much to this person as well, and you make them feel loved, you make them feel cherished, regardless of what is happening right now in 3D between the two of you. There could be an emotional disconnect, absolutely, but it doesn't mean that you have stopped caring for them, for them, and they feel your energy, pal 2, whether you are like not even in physical contact or any kind of contact with them, they feel your energy, they feel your love. My thoughts are racing uncontrollably. I'm finding it hard to focus or feel at ease. Yes, I feel this energy really, really hard coming through from your person. I think that they're trying to distract themselves, but it's not working. Like even if they're at work, the thoughts of you keep coming to them. There's a lot of energetic intensity between the two of you, and I feel like that is one difference between pal 1 and pal 2. Like yours is probably the second level of that intensity, because there was already intensity in pal 1, but in pal 2 it's like there's much more of that, and it's kind of like hitting me full in the face, that kind of energy. And right now I think that your person is overthinking. I think that you are overthinking, your person's overthinking, both of you are overthinking everything about this connection, about what's going on. But I also think that that might be the process of your minds, both of your minds, working through what has gone down between the two of you, all right? It's like I'm standing in a storm with no shelter in sight and nowhere to turn. Yes, that is a little bit of that hopeless energy coming through, a little bit of that defeated energy coming through. Like they do want to take a leap of faith, but at the same time, they're not sure if there is a shore. Like they're not sure if there is a shore out there for them, whether you're holding space for them, whether you've moved on. Like I said, a lot of those thoughts coming through. I'm feeling an intense sadness from what occurred. It's weighing heavily on my heart. Yes, that is the 5 of Pentacles energy coming very, very clearly in your reading as well. I think that your person, they're sad, you know. Pal 2, I think that whatever's gone down between the two of you, first off, I think that it was unexpected, or it came about too suddenly and your person didn't have time to process it. And every time they think about you, there's just this deep pull that they feel, there's this longing that they feel, and they want to be with you, they want to be right next to you, and your person frankly is missing your energy. Even though there is this like energetic connection between the two of you, I think that your person is just really, really missing you being around them, even if it is just you sitting beside them or you holding their hand or you giving them a hug. Yeah, they're missing the very, very simple things of you just being around them physically. So yeah, those are the messages coming from your person over there, pal 2. Let me get you one advice. Let's see what wants to come through for you. If you want to take action, there's a little bit of a green signal over there, all right? If you want to take action, one advice coming through is take action from a place of love, from a place of security, not from a place of insecurity. So whatever action you're thinking of taking, ask yourself, am I doing this because I was triggered by something, by an abandonment wound perhaps, and I'm taking action in order to soothe those triggers within me, to soothe the fears that are coming up? Or am I taking this action from a place of love, from a place of security, where I want to give my love to my person and I'm not expecting anything in return? I'm not wanting validation for the love that I have to offer. So whatever you are sending out to your person, whether it is energetic or it is action in 3D, make sure that it is coming from a place of security and not as a byproduct of the fears and the overthinking that might be happening on your end. So take some time to calm down from all the overthinking. Allow those thoughts to flow, you know. The thing with overthinking, and I feel like there's so much of content out there on the internet, and it's one of my pet peeves. I can go on about this forever, but I will not today. But one of my pet peeves is that, you know, people are like, oh, stop overthinking, or, you know, if you do this one thing, you will stop overthinking. But here's the thing, overthinking is a trauma response. You can't just snap out of it. You can't just, you know, tell yourself to stop overthinking. No, it is a trauma response. You've been in this situation before, and this is your mind trying to protect you. It's racing all over so that it does not, you know, it protects you the best it can from the pain that it feels you will experience based on past behavior. And the only way to you know, stop overthinking is to expose yourself to a safe environment over a long period of time, and it kind of gradually reduces as the thoughts that are coming up are proven wrong. That is where the difference is. Oh my gosh, I feel so passionately about this, and I can go on about this forever. So don't berate yourself, pal two, for overthinking or why do I have these thoughts. No, your mind is working to protect you. Allow it to. The way to handle overthinking, you may not be able to stop it at this point in time, but the way to handle it is to allow those thoughts to flow, is to look at each one of those thoughts and tell yourself, well, is that true? Do I have evidence for that? If I don't have evidence for that, I'm going to let go of that thought. If I do have evidence for that, all right, let's see how I can work with it. Let's see, maybe the narrative that I had formed at one point in time, maybe that needs to shift, all right? Or how can I protect myself better from this particular thought? Or how can I protect myself from this particular situation so that I feel comforted with respect to this thought that is racing in my mind, all right? So, oh my gosh, I feel so, this is my energy, okay? Whatever I'm tapping into right now, the anger that I'm feeling just boiling within me, it's definitely my energy, but you can't stop yourself from overthinking, all right? It happens over time, gradually, as you expose yourself to safe environment and as those thoughts are proven wrong, but that is a process by itself, you know? You can't just snap out of it. So don't listen to the advice that you've seen on the internet with respect to overthinking, especially when people say, oh, snap out of it, or you might even have someone in your life telling you, oh, you should stop overthinking, or why do you overthink so much? No, it's a trauma response. And especially with trauma responses, you know, you have to be kind to yourself as you're experiencing it. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to be compassionate, kind. You have to show yourself that love. It comes out of a place of protection. So you can't berate yourself for feeling that way or for having these thoughts, all right? So yes, we talked about a lot of things, pal two. I really hope that it has brought you some clarity, some comfort, and some confirmation as well, all right? And thank you for allowing me to read for you as well. And my private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that sent in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal two, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.